Oh no.
Enemy engaged.
Alert.
Oh no.
Bruh.
Access denied.
Alert.
Oh dear! Oh no. Are you sure this is the right way?
Yo. Oh, wow. We have audio. We have audio now. We have retrieved our audio. All right, we're back. Technical difficulties. Audio has returned. We had no audio this whole time, and I had no idea. That's unfortunate. Hate to see it. You hate to see it, but we're going to push on. Persevere, as they say. Careful for this knight. All right, this knight wants to come in. I mean, realistically, it wants to come in here and make an outpost, and it ain't going anywhere. Putting a lot of pressure. This knight would be inconvenient on d4. Knight to d4. What is the opponent thinking here? Maybe a pin. Pin could be tantalizing. A little pin knight action. The combo, the wombo combo? Is he going to use the wombo combo? I hope not. We got to figure out our counterplay. We have to figure out our counterplay.
Is the right way?
No, I'm not sure, but at least it's okay. Oh, an interesting check there. An interesting check that way. Can we just hide? Let's come back. Let's come back. Threat on the queen. 2 minutes left. There's no time to mess around. Threatening the knight. Definitely don't want to see that. Takes. We're looking for some sort of sacrifice. Alright. Doesn't work. This way doesn't work. Let's go this way. Open up the position. Oh! Yeah. Unfortunate. Let's take the knight. Oh. Bring the rook in. Running out of time. But we're throwing everything at the king.
Enemy engaged.
Even moving this pawn can't give us a good diagonal. He's got a beefy bishop here. A beefy bishop. Alright, pawn comes forward. We got to get the juicer in the game. Are we throwing the juicer away? Or is this a rook sacrifice? Brilliant! I don't know if this rook sacrifice works. It made 50-50 on the rook sacrifice. What are we thinking here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, it might work. I've got hope. Doesn't work yet. Let's get another rook, and then we're sacking the town. I think this comes first. And then slide the queen over. All right, this comes first. We're going to sack and slide. A little sack and slide. I'm ready for it. Sack and slide. Oh, no, this should have been here. Oh, this would have been better, but alas, here we are. If he sacks before I can sack... It's a tragic and unfortunate situation if he pre-sacks before we can sack. We're going to see this on the board. The rook material sacrifice. Brilliant! He wasn't ready for it. He wanted the pawn push. Brilliant. Is that brilliant? Is that brilliant? Do we come here and hide?
Don't be ridiculous.
It might work. We're running out of time. We need to decide quickly. Or do we do instant sack? Pawn comes down. We have to move. Oh no. Instant sack? Let's go back. We need the corner because we need to preserve this idea. Okay, we got it. Oh goodness gracious, he pre-saw the sack. Gotta appreciate him.
Oh dear.
Access denied.
Denied it. He denied the sacrifice. The beefy bishop sacrifice. But do we have the rook slide? No, we don't. I don't think we do. Here and here. Does that work? Here? No, it doesn't work. That can't work. Take. We need a brilliant rook sacrifice. Takes. How do we get this? How do we get this? No, not that way. Not that way. Keep it up. Keep it up. 15 seconds. No time to joke around.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team!
We're with the science team. All right, we can clutch this. We can clutch this. Takes. I'm not sure how yet, but we're going to figure it out. Check. Oh! Okay. Good effort to our opponent. We missed there. We had a miss. We'll see what we did wrong. Let's do a little brief analysis. A little recap. Alright, no evaluation bar, you said? Alright, how's that for an evaluation? Is there any point? Yeah, this was actually okay for us. This position was perfectly fine for us. And by that, I mean it's plus 1.5 for white. But we couldn't figure out the move. We couldn't figure out the move, lost by timeout in a losing position, but they had been kind of strangling us for a little while. Wow, getting draw here. Yeah, I couldn't find the move. Was it the sacrifice? Yeah, you know what? We did miss it. This did work. Wow, that's amazing. This idea did work. Coming back. Even though he lined up the queen against the king, Stockfish says this is fine.
Oh no.
But it is. But it is. Alright, we'll get that next time. We'll do better on that next time. Yeah, we should have seen this. We were calling this out the whole game, and it actually worked, funny enough, right there. 12 seconds left. Didn't have the juice. We weren't ready for it. So we lost on time. Good on our opponent. Alright, let's get into a little blitz. Let's start the blitz grind. It's possible we can make it to 1,000 today with some good effort. Good effort on the battlefield. Go to a new game. 3-minute blitz. Alright, 1v3. 1v4. Let's go 1v4. Go forward because he's attacking the pawn here. Alright, once again, just defend it, and we won't have to worry about that. Open up the bishop, prepare to get our knight in the game. Let's get this bishop in the game, hitting this undefended pawn. Gotta defend that pawn, which he does.
Access denied.
Could have hit here. Move the knight into the game. Alright. Let's get the knight in the game, putting some extra pressure on this square, threatening this idea. Let's come this way, blunting the bishop. So the c3 pawn is going to blunt this little fianchetto bishop on the b7 square and restrict the knight from hopping in to g or e4. Not bad, not bad. We're going to want to keep that. All right, and continue our maneuvering. Get a knight here. Yeah, maybe I should have taken with the pawn and then allowed the check on the king. Okay. Yeah, this seems less good than I thought. This seems less good. Alright, let's move this. We'll get the connect 3. We don't have the connect 4, but this is chess, not checkers. Alright, he takes with the idea of bringing the rook in here and putting pressure on the knight. How to defend this? We can move the bishop or move the king. Well, let's see. Move the king, you get... Oh, he'll have to take with the bishop and he'll come this way and then check us. And then we move the knight, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come this way. Curious what his idea is. This can't be good for us.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team!
Let's check. Hide. Oh, no! Oh, goodness. We were supposed to block with the knight. We're supposed to block with the knight. Carry on. This is offended. Let's block with the knight, even though we should have done this a turn earlier. Get the bishop in the game.
Enemy engaged.
We have to lock in.
Bruh.
We have to lock in. And now this is under attack. This looks like he's trading everything. Castle the king. Oh, we can't castle, of course. Let's preserve this bishop. He may move here, and we're going to preserve the bishop. Ah, we have this move. Cheeky. Oh! Even cheekier. We could be in trouble here. We could be in trouble here. Yeah, not sure how to pull this one out. We're dealing with the new master here, so luckily we may have a chance. Alright, where to move this bishop? How about here? In a useful square.
Bruh.
Alright, we gotta do something, so time to attack. Let's throw the kitchen sink at him. Oh, that doesn't help us at all. And this is pinned. Alright. So this surely could end in defeat in one move. Can we stop that? This way. Rook takes probably the best way to stop that.
Access denied.
And he takes the pawn instead. This pawn falls next. Can't tell you how we pull this one out.
Bruh.
We've been through worse. Okay. Oh no, I can't move here. Oh goodness, it's defended. If he takes this. Now we got a pin here. What to do? This is just falling apart. This is falling apart. Going for the stalemate. Going for the stalemate. Alright, we're going to fall short on that one. Good effort to the opponent. 4 mistakes at the 900 level. That's too many mistakes. Let's look at a little analysis here, see what went wrong. Alright, was the opening okay for us? To be determined. So pretty normal stuff. Bishop b2. Just gonna put a pawn in the center. d6. Alright, knight e2. We go put the knight on. What is this? f6. Yeah, I don't know these coordinates. This coordinate system is pretty tricky. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, but don't worry about that. Alright, so this was fine. Wasn't sure if this pawn move was fine or we needed to come up with another plan. Alright, and yeah, we did get in trouble here. So we got in trouble taking with the knight. We're supposed to take with the pawn, but then he's surely going to do this move. What is our counter? Ah, he can't because we would take. So take with the pawn. Not likely he would check and we'd attack it again. Oh, this is a potential trap. No, he's got this move to retreat. Alright.
Bruh.
Gonna come forward this way. Let's see here. Yeah, then we just started getting crushed. It was hopeless. We had no chance. We had no chance. He walked us down. Walked us into the corner, back into the middle, and then successfully traded off. Not even traded off, just tacticked us. And then traded off successfully the remaining pieces. We had no chance. It was a swift defeat. Good on the opponent. Good on the opponent. They got us good. They got us good on that one. We needed a health pack. Alright. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good about this one. We lost that one in the opening, so you got to be tough in the opening. Got to be solid.
Bruh.
Alright, instant resignation. Instant resignation didn't even play a move. We continue. 1b3. Classy. Little Nimzovich Larson. We're going to threaten the middle here. Should I just go straight to the middle? He wants this check. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm convinced I should have done that move. I'm convinced I should have gone the other way. Nonetheless, we're going to go this way anyways. Blocking the bishop, and I think it worked out for us because he did this weird bishop maneuvering. What was this? Bishop here, here, and here? Is that...
Bruh.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's strong. Alright, let's... Oh, connect 4. We got the connect 4. Are you kidding me? Can we attack this? No, his bishop. We don't want to open that up. That bishop is closed.
Access denied.
We're going to castle. Put everything attacking in this direction. Oh, no, mate. We're not castling into that. No, sir. We're still going to attack this way. Alright, it's looking like we need to change the plan as I'm looking at this. But we don't have a sacrifice. Wants to come to this square, simply stop that.
Oh no.
Alright, threatening our bishop, but his knight's doing more than our bishop, so happy to trade
Are
that.
you sure this is the right way?
I'm not sure. We're going to castle, even though the queen's peering in this direction, and this access denied bishop is in the center here, but he takes. Alright, we get the connect 4. We got it. We got connect 4.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, it's not ridiculous. It's connect 4. This is chestnut checkers. This is chestnut checkers. Alright, how do we proceed here? How do we yoink out the W? We have connect 4. This can only be good for us. Knight in the center. That should be good. We needed to move these pawns and create a weakness. Alright. Now we're going to attack this. Somehow he made a weakness. Is this a weakness? I'm not sure.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Seems fine. What? I take, my knight hangs. His knight hangs with check. We're going for it. Intermezzo.
Bruh.
Do it. Knights move backwards. Threatening our connect 4. This is not good. Our connect 4 is threatened. This can't be good. This cannot be good. We got to continue this trend here. 40 seconds. But we want to trade off all the pieces. And this rook is in a bad location. Forty seconds. 40 seconds. Can we defend this pawn? Yes. Can double defend it this way. We may move down, and we'll have to be prepared for this bishop on the diagonal to be targeted. And some kind of repositioning. Let's do the same. Little outpost there. Ah, okay. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. Are we okay with that? No time to decide. Here. If bishop g4, pawn moves forward, get to the outpost, pawn ready to move this way. Ah, interesting. Didn't see that one, I will say. Well, what do we do here? Maybe go this way. Oh, why didn't he take the rook? Surprising. We're going to have to pre-move the rest of this game. Gonna have to pre-move. Ooh. Alright, trade it all. Trade it all. We need you to trade. 1 second. Oh! Oh dear. Maybe. Ah, he got us. Alright. Well done on the opponent. We tried. We tried. He's a knight player. He's a knight player. Knew what to do. Knew what to do. Excellent. We didn't even do anything wrong. We didn't even do anything wrong that whole game. Let's see. Let's see what the analysis thinks. Alright, can we get a game analysis? Yeah, we did blunder. We did blunder. Where did we blunder? Yeah, so we were in a totally winning position here. Totally winning position here. We had the tomfoolery. We didn't know how to deal with it. It felt very strong. Does anyone see the move? Of course, we ended up with this. That's not right. I'm thinking this. He takes, we take. Should have found that much quicker. But alas, we did not. Couldn't figure that one out. Alright. Yeah, we do that, we probably clutch up the game. And even here, we had the winning position, but just simply no time. And then blundered it all away at the end here. Yeah, this was actually good for us. So our opponent was kind of giving us a chance to come back. 1.2 seconds left on the board. We only had 1.2 seconds left at this point. Yeah, hard to pull out a win at that much time. All right, let's run one more. Let's run it back. I think we can get a win here. These guys are tough. They don't mess around. All right. What do we just do? 1v3? One more time. I think we can win with this 1v3 Nimzovich-Larsen opening. Same thing, hyper-modern opening. We're going to attack the center from the sides. And then we'll attack the center from the center. Could always push. It looks like he's really preparing to push here. Be calm. If he pushes, we'll take. Let's go this way again. This happened last game where we had this structure. The knight developed. We may even castle. Dare I say we may get a castle this game. Heaven forbid. Alright. On forward. Takes. I don't think we're prepared for such a move yet, but we could be one day. Alright, let's move the A pawn to prepare B4. A lot of threats on our position. Let's get that B4 move in. If he takes, we retake with a knight. Keeping a knight on this square. Sounds good to me. Alright, retreats the bishop. Not sure why. What's the idea here? He wants to move his pawn. Trying to get this C-pawn push. Let's just come C4 ourselves. Let's beat him to the punch. So if he pushes, we push and lock in the bishop. So he's got Connect 4, a rare Connect 4. But it's not with pawns. Usually you see it with pawns. Alright, what should we do here? He's moving pawns in front of his king. Let's encourage another pawn move. We may move the queen and castle king side or queen side. Alright, we got the pawn move. Take the knight. And then we'll retreat. Oh, no. Bad intermezzo. Wow. Okay, lucky intermezzo here. It turned into unintentional sacrifice, and we're going to have to move the pawn, opening up the rook. This could have been worse, but not ideal.
Bruh.
Now he's got the queen and rook lined up on this pawn. So we'll get it defended.
Access denied.
And then castle shortly.
Oh dear!
He keeps moving pawns in front of his king, so maybe there's a way in. 1 minute left. That is threatening checkmate, eh? How about this one?
Enemy engaged.
And we're going to castle. See, he doesn't have this pawn. What? Didn't see that one coming. Haha, rip open the center. This way you can't take because there's a tactic with the queen. You saw that one. Who had that on their bingo card? And we'll slide the rook over. See if we can get an attack going. Alright, sir. Brilliant!
Enemy engaged.
Was that brilliant? Oh no. Oh no. That might not have been brilliant. Why did I think I could retake that? I needed another move. Alright. We carry on. We carry on the plan.
Alert.
stop this pawn from queening. It would be nice to come in and get to this c6 square. Is he giving us a c6 square? Let's do it. This is the threat, c6. c6 and takes with the rook, very strong. Maybe we'll turn this around. I believe we must take here. 28 seconds to 60. So we'll sin we have to take here. How do we preserve this advantage here? Gotta make threats. Oh, nice. Very nice. But all our pawns are on light squares. This might work out for us. It did.
Don't be ridiculous.
What? No! That's unfortunate. All right, what? Oh, don't pre-move. Don't pre-move. Do not pre-move.
Major fracture detected.
I thought we walked him down!
Oh dear!
Unfortunate. We got us there. On the draw, on the stalemate? Alright. Wow, well done on the opponent. Well done on the opponent. We move on. Yeah, I felt like we did everything right there. Goodness gracious.
Alert.
Alright. Let's go Sicilian. We're gonna play it tough and sharp. We're gonna attack the middle. We're gonna play super solid. We're gonna formulate our defense. As black, what you want to do is equalize the position before you begin attacking. You don't just start throwing pieces at the king. So let's see what we can do here. That last game. Alright, what do we do here? Attack with the bishop. Prepare to get the knight out this way. Very principled, as we said. Pieces in the middle. We get a6 soon. Well, this doesn't work. That may be a waste of a move. No way he sacrifices the knight on f7. That's crazy. Yeah, people are extreme. The sacrifice. And then that can't be good because we have this now. Unfortunately, no d5. Fortunately, no d5. We could drop this pawn with check if we move the bishop. That is an option that we almost just did. Alright. If I come this way, defend with the knight. Gonna be attacked. This way, defend with the knight to get the rook out. We're gonna trade queens. Get the bishop on the open diagonal and move the knight to the outpost. Okay, didn't have that option because he attacked the pawn. Not sure why he would do that move. A knight here would be tantalizing. Let's defend the back rank. Push some pawns up. Alright. Attack the rook. We're in endgame now. We are in an endgame now.
Interesting.
How to proceed. Let's advance the rook. How about that? Can't say I saw that move coming. Okay, let's retreat the rook.
Enemy engaged.
I don't know why he just threw. I don't know why he just threw. Let's not stalemate this time. All right, no stalemates, no stalemates. Be very careful here. Everything has to be a check to avoid stalemate. I think we can bring the rook over here. No, that's probably better here. Now we can bring the rook this way. Alright, we can walk him down. I'm pretty sure there's nothing he can do about this. This square would have been foolish. Almost made a mistake there, but we did not. Alright. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Smooth sailing. Alright, now we're starting to string some confidence together. We're starting to string a little confidence together. Maybe we get another win. Alright. 1b3, all reliable here. And we're just going to attack the center. Look at this beautiful little dark square and light square pawn action. Now let's get our pieces engaged. Continue attacking. Oh, connect 4. We got it. We got our connect 4. Okay. It's attacking. Let's just get rid of this knight. If he wants to take the knight with the bishop, that should be good for us. We actually want this to happen. This way, opening up the diagonal. But let's keep marching. Let's attack this. It's probably going to take first. This bishop is on pre. If you were to move the rook. But I think I'm going to take here because I get the check. Yes, we want to take here. Because it comes with check. Oh, okay. Stops that. So let's defend our bishop. Sack the rook. Doesn't work. Okay, we could just hang the queen. We could just hang the queen. That's terrible. Alright. We persevere.
Oh dear!
Just put things in front of the king and attack with all the pieces we got. We're offense only. We need to have a little luft for the king. That would help.
Alert.
And we'll use that now. He's closing down the position. What? What? I mean, surely this is good for him, but you don't see that every day.
Are you sure this is the right way?
We might have a chance now. Get rid of the outside pass pawn first. Yep, that's a good move by the opponent. Oh, okay. It's going to restrict me. We're going to continue on the advance. We'll restrict his king in return. Ah, okay. Now we get free. Now we'll get in front of the pawn. What to do here? Defend this rook move and then lose our rook and slowly lose. I'm prepared for this. This is go time. It is time to go. Protect that pawn. Ooh, what a resourceful move by the opponent. All right, let's just continue on. We'll keep. Ooh, wow, very resourceful because it pinned the king to the pawn, therefore I couldn't move it. Very good on the opponent. Yeah, this looks like a loss. But they are 900 rated. I've seen worse. All right, I've done worse myself just a few games ago, as we saw. All right, this guy putting on a clinic. Clearly knows what he's doing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right, can we get the stalemate? Can we get the stalemate? I don't think we get it. Maybe we do. Ah, okay, so they just put us in the corner.
Enemy and
They didn't know how to checkmate with the rook. All right. They didn't know how to do it. We blundered once. You can't blunder once at the 900 level. You kidding me? All right, what happened there? Yeah, I don't understand. It felt like we were in control. Everything was going good. We were just having a casual game. Nimzovich, Larson, typical stuff. We're all having a war with these dark square bishops and the dark square diagonal. All right, and we get our connect 4. This has to be good for us. He takes the bishop. Okay, I didn't think this was so bad for him to take the bishop. The computer probably wants something else. Yeah, should have just developed the knight. Should have developed the knight. Okay, and we achieved this position in the game. Trying to attack, open up the king, but it simply doesn't work. And actually, he could have taken with the knight. But instead, he comes around this way. And it's just game over. You can't make these mistakes at the 900 level. All right, and then, yeah, hang the queen. Hang the queen on top, little cherry on top. Little cherry on top, and he's not going to mess this up. This guy's a professional. This guy's a professional. We're going to fast forward a little bit.
Major fracture detected.
All right, the opponent's just walking us down. What can you do? What can you do? But hold on. Are we going to get a stalemate? Are we going to get a stalemate? No. No, because he moves the rook, and he's able to march the pawn.
Oh dear!
At that point, I think it's just safe to resign. Great effort by the opponent. They know what they're doing. All right, let's see if we can eke one more. Let's see if we can eke one out here. I think we can eke one. 1b3. Can we win with 1b3 at the 900 level of chess blitz? I think we can. I think it's possible. Take towards the center. All right, I kind of like this. We're going to have an open C file. Or sorry, F file. Get the pawns to the center. Seems okay. Pawn to the center there. Maybe the bishop as well. Just develop all the pieces. All right, so he's attacking the knight. Let's continue our plan. If he takes, we change from the F to the G file. Slight variation. All right, a lot of pressure on the knight. But, okay, we have it defended. Maybe let's just... Should we preemptively move the rook? I don't necessarily want to castle into a bishop. So that's why I'm just going to move the rook. I see this as an interesting move. And then we lose the bishop. But one day maybe it works. Right, simple defend. Our bishop has prospects. Our bishop has prospects, and we're going to attack that queen now with the rook. I'm covering an attack. Little discovery. Ah, okay, so he means to take the pawn. So he means to take the pawn. How to best defend. Stopping this way or moving the rook. The way if we move the rook, we come down once more. If we come this way, can we defend it is the question. I think we should go this way. He's got some strong prospects here. Alright, we persevere. Ah, okay. Are we cooked here? Is this checkmate? Yeah, no, I don't like where this is going. We're just going to resign. We're just going to resign. That never happened. That game never happened. That game never happened. Alright, new 3 minutes. New 3 minutes. I couldn't even tell you where that game went wrong, but I know if I played 100 more games, I wouldn't get that position. Alright, I've never had that position. Alright. We'll go back. We'll go back after this game and see what went wrong. But we're going to blitz out the moves. We're just going to win with time. It's a 900 rated player. So they're pretty solid. They don't make a lot of mistakes. But I think if we can get into time trouble, that's when we'll see the real advantages come to us. And we're going to move this pawn. We're just blitzing. We're blitzing. We're playing blitz chess. Look at our time. We use 8 seconds. Our opponents use 30. Can we win this game with 2 minutes on the clock? All right, we're going to win this game with 2 minutes on the clock. This is a new challenge.
Enemy engaged.
This way he comes forward. And then we'll... No, we don't want that. We're going to come this way. If he comes forward, we can... Ah, okay. Very nice. Let's develop. This may be the next maneuver for us. E5 action. Oh, okay. That's weird. Yeah, that is weird. Let's go this way and open up the diagonal. This is you often see 4 pawns against 4 pawns in the center. This feels a little unusual. So 4 on 4 pawns in the center. Guess we'll move this pawn here. I mean, what? What is it even doing over there? And then we'll defend it. Alright, this is just a casual position. This is a very normal, usual position you see in chess. Yeah, I see this all the time. Alright. You know what? Better defense would have been this move, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's get the knight a little further in. Prepare the bishop to retake. Alright, this feels good.
Interesting.
I didn't have knight on here on my bingo card. Maybe it is worth it. No, let's just trade. Defend the pawn once more. This pawn drops. Alright, we're going to lose the h-pawn. We will lose the h-pawn, but then we're going to immediately take the f-pawn. Ah, he's trying to prevent this. He wants this h-pawn. But I want this f-pawn. Ah. Clever. We're going to put a threat on the queen. Alright, we're going to take this bishop. Hung the knight. Got lucky there.
Bruh.
Go ahead and defend the knight. Opponent gave us the health pack because we were almost in trouble until that hanging knight. Which piece to take with? I suppose the bishop. It's on an outpost. Hard to remove this. Attack the queen. Get a tempo. Move the queen in front of the king. Preparing a discovered check. Oh, maybe this one's better. Here and here. Because if I move this way, the king comes forward, then we can bring the queen in. King comes forward once more. Alright, hold on. We gotta think about this. Ah, okay, I see the move. We get the free queen. That's convenient. That is convenient. You got lucky here. Bailed out of a really bad position. Alright. Don't want to ruin the game here. Go for the check.
Bruh.
Wow, I didn't even know it was checkmate, but had a feeling that was a good move. Carry on. Love to see it. You love to see it. All right. So let's see. What happened in our last game? Where did we go wrong? I want to go back and look at this game. Because it's hard to say how we blundered this away. All right, this is all fine. And this feels good, like we have the central control with the pawns. It feels like we have more development in space. But we're going to give this away somehow. And even, yeah, the rook here wasn't the best. I was kind of scared of castling. The computer likes to castle, so the computer does like the castle, and we would have gotten out of all this shenanigans that we ended up getting into with all the checks. Okay, so this knight move sealed the deal. One move, that's all it takes to seal the deal. We lost the game because of this. Alright, and then there's nothing we can do. There's just nothing you can do here. Because you're going to lose this knight and have your king trapped in the center forever. This is irredeemable. And he's probably going to play the best moves. I mean, this guy's a killer. You got to give him credit. He knows what he's doing. So good on the opponent. You know, I think we had some ups and downs. We made some good moves. So appreciate everyone showing out, all the support, all the love, and hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday.
時もあなたの